coffee? Okay, it's been a long day. Hey, just wanted to interrupt the schedule a little bit to kind of bring you some stuff from behind the scenes. First, let me kind of run down the chat room roster. I realized that some people that were here earlier are no longer here, and we won't mention their name because I forgot who they are. Anyway, up at the top is Data Genesis. That would be me. Nana Jill, 211. And we remember Nana Jill from the good old Cruise Crew days. Now, Nana Jill is involved with a Facebook group, and she's given me the name of it. I think I know what it is, but rather than me make a mistake, if Nana Jill would put the link in the chat to that Facebook group, she has brought some participants along with her, and we welcome them to join with us in our PJNET Full Repeal hashtag rally, and it's great to see groups getting together united. Okay, so Glenn is here. Good to see my brother Glenn. He's having problems with his microphone. I was trying to talk to him, but all he can do is listen, which maybe that's a good thing. Okay, Steve Hazard's always here. And Marlena Nobles, a new one, just spoke to her on the phone, folks, and she is getting her tweet scheduler rigged up. We've showed her the various action pages, and we look forward to seeing not only on Twitter but on Facebook some cool stuff from her. Sunbelt Girl is she's kind of the engine under the hood of PJNET. She does all of the featured tweet curation. The tweet buttons that you see are high impact potential tweets, and when that's a needle in a haystack, folks, and she digs through that haystack day after day after day, finding the best tweets to present to you. Those featured tweets, folks, don't just show up on the page. Someone had to find them, and appreciate that. Now, she is also a video co-hostess. Tonight. Now, she pretty much the way we did it tonight is she did the first part. Now, Terry G. Wright, just underneath that, is your video hostess for tonight. So normally we do kind of a tag team arrangements where we have two hosts. One plays a video, and then the other plays a video. Then the first one plays A, B, tag team, back and forth. And that works pretty good because when I start a video, if I need to go make coffee, go to the bathroom, walk the dog, that means I've got my video plus her video before I have to come back on. So, and I think that's it. Now, I wanted to get folks, the numbers are off the scales good. That's the good news. Let me tell you some stuff that you don't see that I do as the webmaster. We keep track, folks, of the 10 most visited pages across the entire PJNET domain. Okay, so I've got the top 10 list of pages. Let me tell you something. Full Repeal is now and pretty much has occupied the number one position. Now, number two is the schedule page. Now, the difference between the number one and number two page is 50%. In other words, the number one page has twice as many hits as the number two page. And then number 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. And Confirm Gorsuch is actually in the top 10. It comes in at number 9. And so the Confirm Gorsuch hashtag. Now I also keep track of the most recent 10 visits to our website. Full Repeal, Full Repeal, Full Repeal, Confirm Gorsuch, Full Repeal, Full Repeal, Full Repeal, Full Repeal, Schedule, Full Repeal. 8 of the last 10 visits to the patriotjournalist.com domain have been for full repeal. Okay? So that's some stuff you can't see. I'm just telling you that it's working. And it's working well. Why is it working well? Well, because there's a lot of good stuff. We've had a lot of things with a lot of good stuff that didn't work that well. The difference, folks, is you. The difference, folks, is all of these tools, all of these technologies, all of these bells and whistles do nothing by themselves. It's when you get involved that the tweets go out, and that's what I commend you on. Now, let's take a look at the hashtag graph. Okay, yesterday, the Full Repeal hashtag had right at 1,294 uses on Twitter. That was all day yesterday. Today, right now, I'm waiting on it to refresh. Drum roll, please. 12,927. Folks, the live hashtag graph in real time is available. First of all, it's available on the full repeal action page. There's tabs there, folks. And that now brings me to something I want to call your attention to. When you find the action page, now how do you find it? Well, you go to patriotjournalist.com and then you go find the schedule page. And each event on the schedule page has a link to the action page. Now, you don't have to wait for the event to use the action page. It's available 24/7. The full repeal action page has a tab where you can tweet certain members of the House. Now, the list, I want to, Terry G. Wright, I failed to mention, basically circled up the wagons and got a group of patriots and concerned citizens together to sponsor tonight's event. We're also doing this same event, full repeal, tomorrow, Wednesday night. Okay. While I'm at it, if you're new here and you come in tomorrow night, please leave any politics or anger at the door when you come in. Tomorrow night is a worship service. We do not discuss politics. We worship. We praise God. That's what we do. We're all angry. We're all mad. We all work in politics, but it's a refreshing time of encouragement to recharge our batteries so that we can fight come the next day. Okay. They got together and they have put together some really, really good stuff. And some of them were here earlier in the chat room. They don't really have not to the best of my knowledge, an official name, but if Terry wants to put in the chat any kudos, shout outs, or whatever, feel free to do that. I don't think they're doing this to get attention called to themselves. I think they're very hardworking patriots like you and like me who are committed to this cause of full repeal. Now, the action page is absolutely awesome. It's got a list of congressmen in the House. Now, we're focused on the House because that's the bill that's being voted on. I'm really loving some of the things that I'm hearing from Senator Cruz and Senator Paul and Senator Lee, but that's the Senate. What we have, if we don't win this battle in the House, what the senators have to say doesn't matter. It won't matter. So we're focused on some people that have expressed reservations about the bill and may be influenceable. So we've put together some awesome tweet buttons. All you got to do is find that tab, go to it, and when you get there, leave that page open. Just do a few at a time. Don't do all 34 of them. Okay? Do 3. Wait a few minutes. Have a cup of coffee. Smoke a cigarette if you smoke. Whatever, walk the dog, come back and do some more and just kind of stay with it, and they'll drip out throughout the day. There's also a meme gallery. These new action page designs that we have, they have a meme gallery, and you can actually take these powerful graphics that these ladies have put together. They are so awesome. And if you click the share button, the graphic is automatically included in your post. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to upload anything. Just press the button and we take care of all the heavy lifting for you. Okay. So take advantage of that for your Facebook users out there and poke around in the action page and whatever. So I think that is everything. The tweets are going out like crazy, and we look now, Wednesday night, we're doing this again. Let's do better. Now, what I found is typically on the first event, you get way up here, and subsequent events kind of decay a little bit until you kind of find the bottom, and then they kind of go up. Well, folks, in this context, I don't think we have time for any of that to occur. So please invite others to come and dispatch tweets. If people come and look at the page, that's great that we're getting all this traffic on the page. It really is. But if they come to the page and never press the tweet button, well, nice to have them on the page, I guess, but no work got done. We won't be able to measure any result, and we do our best to measure. We've got a click counter on those tweet buttons on the House page, and that doesn't say how many times it was tweeted. It certainly doesn't take into account any subsequent retweets, but at least we know somebody clicked the button. That's a start, because if it didn't click the button, the tweet couldn't have gone out. So, y'all do that. And you all are doing great. I am so proud of what has happened. It's been a long time since we've come together around an issue, and we've gone through some hard times. Yeah, but we have stayed together, and we have persisted and hung together and never quit, and we have come roaring back. And I'm really proud of each and every one of you that had a part in it. Keep up the good work, and we'll turn the controls back over to Terry G. Wright as we continue PJNET's live full repeal #rally.